I'm Cath. Welcome to my channel Made by Cath Craft. Thanks for joining me again today. Today I'm going to be talking about what I've been wearing this last week of MeMadeMay. And if you enjoy my videos, I would love it if you'd subscribe down below. And yeah, let's get started. Oh, got to mention this. My son wanted to help me decorate my little YouTube set today, so I've got his birthday balloon there because he was 7 yesterday. So excuse the giant blue balloon. It'll be a nice background, I guess, for putting my photos up. So it's been quite a changeable week weather-wise here in the south of England, so I've had a chance to get quite a few different things out of my wardrobe, and so I'm looking forward to talking you through what I've been wearing this week. But before I start, I just wanted to say what I'm wearing today, and today I'm wearing one of my rare non-indie pattern company garments, and it's this dress. It's a McCall's 7561. I always find it a bit hard to remember the names of the big four pattern company garments patterns because they have the numbers. I do like how the indie pattern companies have the actual names because I do find them a little bit more memorable and easy to bring to mind. But yeah, this is McCall's 7561, and it's a dress, a jersey dress with a gathered waist, and one of my earlier sews, and it's got a scoop, quite a deep scoop neck. And unusually, or I find this unusual, instead of having a neckband to sort of hold the neckline in place, this one you actually just turn under the edge of the fabric. And luckily, because this fabric is quite a nice quality jersey, it doesn't gape or pucker out too much. But that's what I'm wearing today, and it's quite like this nautical fabric. It's a really comfy day dress to wear, so that's what I'm wearing today. But now I'm on to talking about what I've been wearing for the last week. So for MeMadeMay, my pledge was to wear at least one item of MeMade clothing per day, and for each week of May to wear an outfit from a different pattern company, or a garment from a different pattern company. And I've been finding that quite tough actually, because there's a couple of pattern companies I do turn to quite often for my kind of comfy casual wardrobe, one of them being Tilly and the Buttons. So it's been quite tricky not choosing Tilly patterns for more than one day a week, but I have really enjoyed the challenge, and I think it has really forced me to kind of really utilise all the different things I've got in my wardrobe. So let me just start on the first day, and I'll put a picture up. The first day of week 2, I wore my fringe dress by Chalk and Notch, and if you've watched any of my other videos, you'll probably already know I've got a minor obsession with the Chalk and Notch fringe dress. I love it. It's so relaxed and comfy, and this was my first one I made, dress version with this beautiful Atelier Brunette double gauze. It's just so relaxed, so comfy, and I think it looks quite pretty too in this fabric with the little silver spots. So yeah, that was what I wore on day 1 of week 2. And then day 2 of week 2, I love it when the warm weather comes out and I have a chance to wear my honeycomb dress. I don't know if you've come across the honeycomb dress before. It's by a pattern brand called Cocowawa Crafts, which is run by Anna, and she has some lovely patterns. I've actually only made the honeycomb dress so far, but there are a few other patterns of hers I really love and I'd love to make, so they're definitely on my to make list. But the honeycomb dress, I love all the details on it. It's got a mandarin collar, a button placket, and then the bodice is made up of panels of fabric, and at the back there's a yoke. And when I made this honeycomb dress, it was my first time using the burrito method, which this pattern uses to make the yoke, and I think that's a really cool way of making an enclosed yoke that encloses all the seams, so I think that's really nifty. And what I really like also about the honeycomb pattern, it's got little waist ties, so the shirt's or top, the bodice, isn't too fitted, but the waist ties cinch in the dress around the waist, and then it's got a gathered skirt and it's got pockets, which is always good. So I love the honeycomb dress, and my version I made, I think it's a cotton lawn. It was from Fabric Godmother, and when it arrived, it was a little bit stiffer than I was expecting, but actually that worked really well for the honeycomb dress, because of all the details and all the different bits. I think a more structured fabric helps it to sit together and retain the structure it needs in the bodice. I've also made a version in a kind of viscose twill fabric, and I found that quite challenging because of all the different parts and the seams to make sure it kept stable and didn't slip about too much and retain the right shape. So I think I prefer the honeycomb dress in a cotton lawn, and I've got loads of wear to this one, and I really love it. So that was day 2. Then day 3 of MeMadeMay was one of my more recent makes, which you might have seen in one of my earlier videos, which is the Hinterland Dress by So Liberated. And this dress, I've already got so much wear out of it, it's definitely going to become a regular in my wardrobe. And it's made in a cotton linen blend fabric from So Sunshine, and yeah, it's just super comfy. really relaxed. You can dress it, make it more cozy with some tights or a cardi, or earlier this week it was really warm, so I just wore it just on its own with a pair of sandals when we went out for our walk. Yeah, I really love it, definitely recommend it, and I definitely would like more of these in my wardrobe. So that was a Hinterland dress. And then day 11, I got my tilly in the buttons fix. I thought I'd go all out and wear double tilly in the buttons. The weather had got a bit cooler, so I'll put a picture up of my day 11 outfit, and that was the tilly in the buttons Cleo pinafore with a tilly in the buttons Agnes top. So the Cleo pinafore was one of my earlier garments I made, and it's in quite a soft navy needle cord, so it's really comfy and really relaxed. And then the top, the Agnes top I made. This top I hacked, so instead of the usual Agnes neckline, which is kind of a scoop neck with a neckband, I instead used the neckline from another top, and that was the free pattern, the Mandy Boat Tee, and that's a free pattern that's been made by Tessuti Fabrics, and it's lovely. It's kind of a boxy top, and it's got drop shoulders, but the bit I really like is the slash neck, and the construction of the slash neck for the Mandy Boat Tee, I really like. It comes together so easily. It's such a straightforward neckline to sew, and so I've kind of hacked it to make the Agnes top have that slash neckline. And yeah, I really like that top, and I think I really like the neckline. I think it works well with the Agnes top, and it's in sort of a stripy cream and red fabric with some little flecks, which I think is quite cute. So that was my day 11 outfit, and yeah, so I was pleased to be able to get my tilly in the buttons patterns out for that one. Then day 12, I'll pop a picture up again, and that was another free pattern actually for the t-shirt, which is the Celanti by French Navy. I think this is quite a popular one. I've seen a lot of people with this t-shirt on Instagram, so I was quite keen to give it a go. And so it's quite a classic t-shirt style, and you can add cuffs on, which it's not add cuffs, I guess you can roll them up to make cuffs on the sleeves, which I quite like that look. So this is my version, and this is in a viscose crepe jersey. And I really like how the Celanti looks in a viscose jersey, I think because of the drapiness of it. I've made two Celantis, and my other one is in a cotton jersey, and I find the way the shoulder seam hits, it looks a little bit bulky on my shoulders, but because of the viscose drape, it sort of drapes over, and I think it suits it really well. So if I make another one of these t-shirts, I'll definitely be opting for a viscose jersey again. And I teamed it with my Megan Nielsen Brumby skirt, one of my wardrobe staples, which I really love. I think it's a nice alternative to a pair of jeans to wear a denim skirt, so that's what I wore that with. So really comfy outfit, and another free pattern, which is great. I love how the indie pattern companies do make these free patterns. I think it's really kind of them, and yeah, and they're often really fantastic patterns and real wardrobe staples, so thanks to French Navy for that one. On day 13, it was another double MeMade day, and this time I chose two items from Sew Over It, another pattern brand I really like. So the outfit I was wearing, the top, was the Molly top, and that's from the Sew Over It City Break ebook. And yeah, it's a great ebook. There's a few fab patterns in there, but the only one I've made so far is the Molly top. I bought that ebook when it was on special just for the Molly top, because I love it. I love the drop shoulders and how you can play with the stripes, so they kind of make a nice V on the shoulders. And I've made a couple of dresses too. It works really well as a dress too, kind of like a wintry cozy dress. I've got one in kind of like a loop back jersey. So yeah, this is my Molly top, just really relaxed and casual. I paired it with my Sew Over It tulip skirt, and I really like this skirt, but I don't think the fabric is quite right for it, but I do love it. So when I got this fabric, it's a kind of needle cord, a red needle cord, and I was expecting it to be a little bit thicker when it arrived, because I think with the Sew Over It tulip skirt, it's got some pleats at the front to make a lovely sort of slightly poofy tulip shape, and I think there's not enough body in the fabric I've got to make it really show that shape well. I still love it, because I love the bright red colour, but I think if I made it again, I'd definitely go for a slightly thicker fabric to show off that shape. But it's a lovely pattern. It comes together really quickly for a skirt. I was really surprised at how quickly it sewed up. It's got a invisible zip at the back and some lovely darts at the back as well that really hug around your sort of back above your bum. So I think the fit is really good on it. So yeah, lovely skirt, but I would like to make that again with a thicker fabric to make a bit more of a statement tulip shape. But that was day 13, and then yesterday was day 14, and my son's birthday, so I knew we'd be on the floor for most of the day opening presents and playing with his new toys. So I thought I'd wear something really relaxed, and it was another chilly day, So I had on a pair of ready-to-wear jeans, and then I wore my Linden sweatshirt. So the Linden sweatshirt is by the Grain Line company. I've got a couple of patterns by them, and I really love their patterns. One of my favourites by them, which I haven't worn yet in May, is the moss skirt, and I love my moss skirt and I wear that loads. But yeah, so this was a Linden sweatshirt day. I think the Linden was the first sweatshirt pattern I used, and I think it's such a classic, just really straightforward, raglan seams, kind of like a nice size neckband, really comfy, really relaxed. And I've got mine here in a loop back jersey, fairly light loop back jersey. It was from Material Girl Laura, and I really love it. It's kind of light pink with, I don't know, you can see little triangles of different colours on it, so it's a bit geometric. And it's one I've got loads of wear out of. Yeah, that's my Linden sweatshirt, really comfy casual day yesterday. So that was my week 2 of MeMadeMay. I've really enjoyed choosing my outfits, and I hope you've enjoyed hearing about them. I'll be back again hopefully in a week's time to talk about what I wear next week. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what the weather's like and what kind of clothes I'm wearing. I do like that about May, you never know whether you're going to get cold weather or hot weather, so it does keep you on your toes. But yeah, so thanks very much for watching, and I'll hopefully see you again soon. And if you would like to subscribe, then please do that. I'd love to have you on my channel. And yeah, thanks so much and have a great day. Bye.